Is that correct? Is that good? Don't know. First thing I'm gonna have to do is sand, and I think I'm gonna have to do another pre-fill because it did shrink considerably. I'm gonna use this sander, although I could just use a hand sander because it's gonna be easy to sand, but I want hopefully the dust to be sucked up in here. Let's see how that works. I'm gonna do it by hand, it's less dusty. I have a spot here that I needed to pull off the paper of the drywall because it was just so loose. Here's another part that is just gonna give me issues later on the corner. So I'm gonna take that off and fill that up with mud. Oh, this is coming off. It's pretty bad because this is where I started with my taping and I was fooling with it forever. So the paper got so wet on the drywall that it just disintegrated. So I'm gonna pull that off. I think I need something to cut this. So it will stop peeling. There we go. Get rid of the loose pieces. Here's my screw. So for this guy here, I kind of need a thicker mud so I can fill that all in. Jeez, the whole corner. It's going to create issues. Okay. So here's a little piece down here too. So I'm going to start with this, fill this in with some thicker mud. I did put a little water on it just to make it smoother, but it's not very loose. Of course, this is gonna shrink, I'm pretty sure of it. I'm just filling in the really big voids that I created, and I'm going to use this big thing to see if I can smooth this out a little. I'm sure I'm gonna have to come back to this anyway, so I'm not gonna make it perfect. I'm just gonna try to make it leveled as much as possible with my limited talent, which is zero. So let's see. kind of mud I'm going to use to put a second coat of mud on my seams before I even tape it. Okay, so I think I'm going to use the wider knife if I can dip it in here. Yep. Whew. That didn't work out. Like that. This is fun. That's not bad. Top part here. Let's see if I will take that off nicely. Okay, I'm gonna press on this part. Okay, one more time. think that's okay. So again, I'm gonna press on the right hand side first. And now I'm gonna press on my left hand side. Okay, I think that's good. Fill in the lower end, which is to my right. So again, I'm going to first press on the higher side, which is my left. And I'm going to press on the lower side, which is on my right. Bring it out as far as I can. That turned out pretty well. I need to stir this occasionally because I think it will be uneven. Dries out unevenly. Because I'm going so slow. Okay, it's okay. It actually goes much faster than one would think. So which one is the lower end? Is the new panel is the lower end, so the same. So I'm filling in the lower panel because that's where it sits lower. I got it. Alright, so because this is higher this way, I'm gonna start there, so I'm gonna press upwards on this knife, and actually I'm gonna start on this end. I think it would be easier. So press on the upper end. That's a lot. I think I'm going to put some back here for the lower end, because I feel like it's not enough. I'm going to put pressure on the lower end of the knife. Alright. And I'm going to go over it again with lighter pressure on the top parts. I think it can be a little bit better. All right. this chunk in there. Okay, so again, this is higher than this, so I'm gonna put pressure on the upper end of this knife. And I'm gonna put pressure on the lower end of the knife. And what that is. I'm gonna come back and do another. Okay, I kind of want to get rid of this lip here. Is that good? Don't know. Okay, so this guy again, higher, lower. Okay, so I'm gonna put the pressure on the right hand side because that's the higher one, and I'm gonna come from the bottom up. And I'm gonna put the pressure on the left hand side. I think it's good. I'm still gonna have to come back anyway to tape it, so that will be covered. These little nicks, I'm not gonna worry about those. I'm gonna cover that when I do the taping. Is that correct? Going up. Going up. Oh, that looks pretty good. So this is the end of it for today. It was not a bad process altogether. At least I think I'm getting better at this a little bit. But yes, I'm gonna have to come back and do the taping for the seams, and then I'm probably gonna do another couple of coats. Fun stuff. See you next time.